How did it taste, babe?
So good. Real good. So soft, so good. What's up, beautiful people? What's up? Welcome back, Wagwan. Welcome back to my kitchen. Now guys, today I'm going to show you how to make Jamaican curry chicken foot, curry chicken feet, and this is a popular dish in Jamaica. I'm going to show you the full process. I'm also going to show you how to marinate the chicken feet from overnight. So in a few, I'm going to show you how I prep and marinate my chicken feet from overnight. And these are the ingredients I'm going to be using for my dish today. And as you can see, I'm going to be using Jamaican curry powder. So the Blue Mountain Country Jamaican curry powder, that's a good curry powder to use. Alright guys, stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is my overnight prep for my chicken foot, my chicken feet. Now I'm using about 1 pound of chicken feet, and you can pretty much get chicken foot from your local grocery store. Now I'm going to show you how to prep the chicken feet, and I'm also going to show you how to marinate it from overnight. So like I always said guys, it's good to marinate your chicken foot, your chicken feet, or any type of meat from overnight, or at least 6 hours before. So if you plan to cook it the same day, you can marinate it for 5 to 6 hours before you actually cook it. Now you want to make sure you examine your chicken feet, your chicken foot, before you cook it. So if you see this in the middle, what you want to do is you want to cut it off. So simply just slice it off. Before you cook it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off the nails. So you're going to cut off all the nails. So you pretty much just hold the chicken foot and cut the nails off. So it's not hard. Once you slice it, it comes off easily. Some people cook with the nails on it, but I don't like to cook it with the nails on, so I just cut off the nails. And after I cut off the nails, then you can cook it just whole. So it's a matter of preference, or you can slice it in half, or slice it one time and leave it like that. So you can cook it whole, you can cut it in half entirely, or you can slice it and just leave it like that. Alright, so now I'm going to season the chicken foot, the chicken feet with green seasoning. So you can use a blender or a food processor to make your green seasoning, and this is simply a mixture of onion, garlic, pimento, thyme, ginger, and scallion. So now I'm going to add my green seasoning to my chicken foot. And it's always good, like I always say guys, it's always good to marinate your meat from overnight, or at least 6 hours before you actually cook it. Now this will add extra flavor, this will help your meat to marinate properly, and it will taste much better when you actually cook it. I'm using Jamaican curry powder, so I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of curry powder. I'm also using Grace all-purpose seasoning, so I'm gonna add about half tablespoon. And I'm also gonna use some freshly ground black pepper, and you could add about a quarter tablespoon of freshly ground black pepper. So this is just for overnight prep. So tomorrow when I'm cooking it, I'm also going to be adding extra seasoning. Alright, so this is how my overnight prep is looking. My chicken feet. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it marinate for at least 24 hours. But remember, if you're going to cook it the same day, then at least marinate it for 4 to 6 hours. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm going to start the process of cooking. So first what you want to do is I'm going to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And if you don't have olive oil, you can use grapeseed oil or whichever oil that you prefer. Now I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of curry powder. Now it's good to burn the curry. So the process of burning the curry is really just sauteing the curry powder. Now it's good to burn the curry or saute your curry powder before you start cooking, so that way you can get a deeper flavor from the curry. So try to saute or try to burn your curry before you actually start your cooking. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of curry powder, and like I said earlier, when you burn your curry or saute your curry, you actually access the deeper flavors within the curry. So whenever you're cooking curry, like curry chicken or curry goat or curry chicken foot, like whichever you're doing for curry, like whichever meat you're cooking for curry, it's good to always burn the curry before you actually cook your food, and that way you get a deeper flavor for your meal, and trust me, your dish will taste and smell better. Alright, so while I'm sauteing my curry powder, what I like to do, I like to add my herbs so everything can infuse together. So I'm going to add about a quarter cup of thyme, and this is about 2 slices of ginger. Then these are my other herbs. So I have about 2 cloves of garlic, I have about half onion, and about quarter cup of scallion. I also have a scotch bonnet pepper. So if you like, most time when you're cooking curry, we like to make our curry spicy. So you can use scotch bonnet pepper or whichever prefer to your preference. And what you're going to do is you're going to allow it to saute for about 2 to 3 minutes before you add your meat. Alright, so after 2 to 3 minutes, now I'm going to add my marinated chicken feet. Trust me guys, if you follow this process, your dish is going to come out perfect. Alright, so what I'm going to do I'm going to turn my stove down on low heat. And then I'm going to allow this to infuse, I'm going to allow this to simmer for about 5 minutes before I add any liquid. Alright, so I'm going to allow this to simmer for about 5 minutes before I add my liquid. Stay tuned. Alright, so after 5 minutes, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add about 2 cups of water. And you can pretty much add the water to the same container that you had your chicken feet marinated in. So this is some hot water. I'm going to add about 2 cups. Alright, so I'm going to add some seasoning. I'm using Grace all-purpose seasoning. And I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of Grace all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of Grace garlic powder. So Grace garlic powder. And it's good to use Grace. This Grace is a good brand, so this is a recommended brand that you guys can actually use. I like their product. I really like using their seasonings. So I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of freshly ground black pepper. I like to use freshly ground black pepper when I'm cooking. And I'm also going to be adding some Grace chicken seasoning. This is optional, you don't have to. I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of Grace chicken seasoning. I'm also going to be adding whole allspice. So I'm also going to be adding whole allspice, and I'm adding about 4 because I already added about 4 in my marinade. Alright, so chicken foot should take about 45 minutes to cook. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to allow this on medium flame to cook for about 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add some potatoes, some Irish potatoes, and some carrot. And at that time I could taste my food to see if I need to add any more seasonings or make my adjustment necessary. So I'm going to cook it for 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes I'm going to add some potatoes, some Irish potatoes, some carrot, and then I'm going to allow it to cook for another 15 minutes. Looking so good, so far so good, guys. And if you notice the color is looking perfect. You want that yellow color when you're cooking curry. Stay tuned. So guys, my chicken foot is coming along real good. My curry chicken foot coming along good, looking sexy, looking lovely. So I'm also going to be pairing my meal with some broccoli, carrot, and cauliflower. So what I'm doing right now, I'm blanching it, then I'm going to saute my veg in a few. So this is looking so good, guys. So in a few minutes I'm going to add my Irish potato and some carrot. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so my curry chicken feet is finished, and this is the texture of the gravy you want to get. And you can pretty much just test the meat to make sure it's cooked. So as you can see, it's cooked. Once it's soft enough, once it is soft, then you can tell that it's cooked. But this is my finished product. This is my curry chicken foot, my Jamaican curry chicken foot, curry chicken feet. Yeah man. So guys, I want to thank you again for all my supporters. I want to thank you for subscribing to my channel. I want to thank you guys for supporting me, and especially my continued subscribers that continually check in whenever I post new videos. Remember guys, click the notification to be notified when I post new videos. But I post new videos every week, so look out for more recipes, look out for more content coming soon. Alright guys, so this is my finished product. I want to thank you guys again for checking in today. So this is my curry chicken foot. Yeah man, Chef ChrisB out. Yeah man.